from Tayumba, Serengeti Province, the former lightweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former lightweight world champion, former light welterweight world champion and reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of the Philippines,
I'm looking at the three judges at ringside. Doug Tucker, Patricia Jarman, Paul Smith. What a tough job tonight. This is going to be a test of every judge's security. Did I pick the right man? That round was close. Harold, how do you have it through three?
Okay, Jim. 3-0, 30-27, Marco Antonio Barrera. Jim, I gotta tell you, I think the guy's just in control of this fight. He's landed a cleaner, harder shots when he has to. He's at the top of his game. He seems to be the utmost of confidence, coming forward. He's the aggressor. Marquez, on the other hand, always a slow starter. He started to turn it on in the third round, made it close. I guess he's going to turn it on in rounds 4, 5, and 6 because that's how one-on-one fights. 3-0, Barrera.
It would be fascinating to know if any of the official scores were secure enough to score the first 3 rounds all for the same man. That's not easy when rounds are this close.
So one thing that Marquez does not want Barrera to get going for is his jab, because once Barrera gets his jab to going, he sets up a lot of different combinations off of that.
And he can mess up your rhythm because, once again, he has an off-rhythm jab. He throws it at the moment when you're not expecting it.
Exactly. A lot of guys, when they jab, and take a big step, and you can time and feel the jab coming. He doesn't do that. He just pushes it out from it. When he looks like he's in a position where he can't jab, he'll jab. And if you throw a right hand over, he turns his head enough to make it where you can't even count all his jabs.
And he has a brilliant ability to catch you at the moment when you want to come forward with his jab. So he's shown all of that in the first 3 rounds. And Marquez shows the intensity of someone who wants to stay on the attack and keep the pressure up. Body shot by Marquez. He may try to do more of that as time goes on. Barrera is the one with the body punching stock in past fights.
But Marquez seems like he's trying to get in position to land a good right hand. And as he gets closer to Barrera, he might catch Barrera with that right hand because Barrera won't have enough room to roll it off as the fight goes on.
Uppercut by Barrera. This is a tactical round 4. Barrera seems to have confidence at this point that he can win the boxing match and is confident enough to fight in a tactical fashion. Some thought that he might go to war more so because Marquez is such a skilled boxer. That was a potential low blow call against Marquez. And Barrera steps forward with a perfect 1-2.
Well,
he steps away from the pawing right.
He's getting his jab rhythm to going now. Once he gets that to going, it's all over with. Marquez is still punching very short, active power punches. And in particular, I'm watching his right hand. Even though he hasn't been that effective, I'm just saying it looks like that's the shot that he's really gambling on a lot.
But in terms of solid connects, Marco Antonio Barrera is being the boss once again in round 4. And the crowd rises to appreciate the intensity of this war. How are you feeling? Feeling well? Bring your left and your right up a little bit. The hook and the upper, you haven't thrown the upper. You're good? Okay. All right, jab, 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 and when you haven't set him up, hook to the body.
Okay. Right here you see Marquez landing, which I think is the punch that he's gambling on to win this fight for the most. It's that right hand, and it seems like he's trying to get himself in position to land that punch more than any other punch tonight.
Through round 4, average jabs per round. Barrera landing 9 of 28. It feels like more. Marquez 5 out of 25. Harold Letterman gives a round to Marquez for the first time in the fight. And as we mentioned, the official scores tonight, Paul Smith, Doug Tucker, and Patricia Jarman with a difficult job on their hands. Remember many times watching rounds in Barrera's fights with Morales and wondering how could you choose between these two men?
Yeah.
They score and score and score.
You know, Barrera has that ability because every time he gets hit with a punch, he retaliates right away. So it's hard for a judge to keep up with the score.
Exactly right, Emmanuel, that he doesn't give the opponent or the judges a chance to think that things are going against him.
But Marquez is fighting an extremely determined fight. I see a man, I'm looking at his face. He is determined to fight the fight of his life also tonight. And I think going down the stretch, when neither guy feel that they're comfortable ahead on the scorecards, you're going to see everything go to another level.
Marquez has landed one sharp right hand in this round. There's a solid left hook upstairs for Marquez. Barrera a little bit less active now. That jab not coming out as frequently as it did in rounds 3 and 4.
I wonder if Barrera is thinking Marquez really doesn't like to be coming forward this way. I'm making him uncomfortable because he really hasn't attacked him very often.
Or is it simply that Barrera has fallen increasingly into this pattern later in his career? This is the way he fought Juarez in the last fight.
This is a tit-for-tat fight.
Big uppercut for Marquez. You heard Nacho
That's it.
Beristain
Yeah.
asking him to throw the uppercut, and he hadn't done so before.
And Barrera came right back with a combination, even though he didn't land, but he fired right back.
Left hook for Barrera. Marquez flailing and reaching to try to land something in return for that. They both have the same instinct for trying to hit back. Crowd oohed and out on the left hook, but Marquez found mostly air. Barrera beginning to stick the jab again. Good left hook inside by Barrera.
Good counter left hook.
Marquez missing with a long right hand. Barrera sticks the jab, sticks the jab, sticks the jab, moves in a radial circle. Marquez with a big left hook. Barrera fired back and missed. Solid shots in that round for Juan Manuel Marquez.
Come on, you're working with your guard down. You're working with your guard down. Bring it up. Come on, stand up straight. Come on, work it. Throw more punches. Throw more punches.
Yeah. Okay.
Choose the combinations. Get the combinations. Move. Get the combinations to pressure him.
Our shots in round 5, according to CompuBox, Barrera 7 out of 20, Marquez 17 out of 36. So a big edge in power connects in the 5th round for Juan Manuel Marquez. Fight seems to be tightening up on the scorecards, or at least on the card of Harold Letterman. We saw a sign that said cut caused by punch. I'm looking for the cut. It may be a small nick outside the left eye of Juan Manuel Marquez. Left hook for Marquez. Bangs Barrera back against the ropes. One of the first times all night that a fighter has had his back against the ropes.
I see Barrera in his body language now is looking to attack.
Barrera holding his hands a little higher, coming forward more than before. And he holds his hands higher, often he jabs more. And he sticks the jab twice there, as Marquez misses over the top.
Marquez is shooting everything with power. Where Barrera mixes up here, so he'll relax, box a little bit, then he'll tighten up. Everything Marquez does has got knockout written on it.
Barrera steps through the clinch and tries for a big uppercut, then dodges a left hand from Marquez. Barrera going to the body. Marquez going to the body. Left hook upstairs landed from Marquez. Barrera trying to counter with a left hook right away. Solid right hand for Barrera as Marquez leaned in on a left. Another big right hand for Barrera. Hot-shotting Marquez. Trying to find that spot around the eye where already a small cut has been closed. Marquez leaning in to throw the left hook to the body. Barrera sticks the jab to push him back. Hard right hand lead by Juan Manuel Marquez. Now Barrera comes back and fires to the body and upstairs with a right hand. Seeming to warn Marquez against holding. Crowd doesn't like that. Big left hook for Barrera inside. Barrera's had a much more aggressive round here, seeming to understand that he allowed Marquez to be the aggressor in the last round. Now Nady warns Barrera about using his head.
I don't see where no one is doing anything. It's just a good fight at this stage, but, you know, that's the referee's call. But it's what's interesting right now, Barrera's trying to throw right-hand leads.
They trade combinations in the center of the ring, and both men land. A fight breaks out in the middle of the boxing match, and the crowd goes nuts.
Come on, when you go in, hug him when you're on the inside. You got the Vaseline mixed. How is it, Nacho? Come on, more punches. Where are you? More punches, harder punches. Let him see it. Let him see it that you are the man, that you're reign. Come on, you're letting him lead. He's going to come to you now.
First weekend of the Final Four in Las Vegas. Casinos and sports books jammed with bettors, many of them pouring into this arena.